So yesterday, someone on IG, when I went live, all right, asked me about, hey, Khang, I bought a rental property, all right, and it has been a year, and now I have gained about $70,000 in equity, and they wanted to take that money and go buy another piece of rental. And I'll tell you why that's the worst thing that you can do. All right, so let me put you guys on some real game. YouTube family, what up, what up, what up? Listen, if you guys enjoy this video, boom, smash that thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, boom, make sure you smash that subscribe button. But I'm going to take you on this free game, probably about 15 minutes, and I'll explain the whole entire thing. This is something that a lot of you need to understand this. It's why you want to get rich first before you think about buying rental property. Because if you don't, dude, it's going to mess you up. So let me explain. Watch this. So they said that they got one rental, all right? Whoever it is comment yesterday and said they got one rental. Now they got 70,000 in equity. All right, so now they got 70 G's in equity that they want to pull out of this rental. All right, so now what happened is you're going to go to the bank. YouTube, can you guys see me? YouTube, oh shit, it's backward on YouTube. Ali, dang it. It's backward on YouTube. YouTube family, is this backward? Oh, Lord. Okay, hold on a second. Let me try to, okay. Well, yes, it is backward. Man. So let me hold on a second here because I'm going to put you guys on some real game. And I don't want this, to mess YouTube up. So hold on a second. Let me try to, so mirror. So if I go mirror, does it work now? YouTube fam? Oh, it worked now. Let's rock and roll, baby. So now if you pull $70,000 out of your rentals, okay, so most rental property in most location, we call this the 1% rule. The 1% rule means that if you buy a rental property for $100,000, in my area, the 1% rule is actually pretty hard to find. But I know that in some states, in some market, you can go with a 2% rule, correct? So the 1% rule means that if you buy the property for $100,000 and if it's rent ready to rent, everything it's all set, which means you got to get at least $1,000 in rent. Make sense? You buy you're all in on the property for $100,000. You get $1,000 back in rent. This $100,000 minus the mortgage, the utilities, property manager, all the expenses from this one rental, from this one house, you know how much you net? You know how much you net? You net $250. That's all. $250 per door, per unit. So imagine if you're trying to quit your J-O to B and all you do is you think about buying rental property. It's the worst way. And watch this. So you take $250 times it by 12. And I will go back and I will explain this to you guys later. But you need to understand the formula first so you know where I'm coming from and why the people that tells you to go buy rental is completely it's messed up. So now you take 250 times 12. Could someone tell me how much is that? I don't have a calculator on me. I suck with math. Take $250 times 12. How much is that? Can YouTube fan, can someone tell me? I need to go over here and look at Instagram. How much is that? 3,000. Okay, so got you. Okay, so $3,000. Okay, and now guess how much money you have into this rental? Typically, you have to put 20% down, correct? So you put 20% down, so you take the money that you have been saving for the last couple of years. You get all that money, all right, let's just say 70K, is stuck into this property. And that property spits, so your $70,000 will give you $250 a month. Times that by 12, it'll pay you $3,000 a year. Make sense? But this is something that they don't tell you. But your boy King Kong is going to put you on the real game. So you guys understand. Dude, I've been in the real estate game for the past over 10 years. Probably it's like 12 years now. So I know the ins, the outs, the good, the bad, the ugly. So I'm going to show you why. $3,000. If that renter moved out of that property, this $3,000, dude, probably not even enough to basically clean up the property and do the turnover. Do you guys not understand? Like, do you guys understand what I'm trying to say? So this $3,000 that you thought was passive income, dude, the renter move out, you take the $3,000. Let's just say you break even. You clean the carpet, paint, whatever. Dude, imagine if the renter destroy your property. Yes, they got deposit and all that, dude, but it's not even enough to cover. Material has gone up, labor has gone up. This $3,000, dude, is nothing. Now, guess what, you're probably out of pocket. You probably need to put more money into fixing this property up. Do you guys agree or not agree with me? If you don't agree, because you never had rental property. So for you, dude, to get to the point where you can get like $10,000 a month in passive income, you need to own at least you need to own at least 100 rentals or so. Or your rental has to be paid down so much. So when you really get passive income, when you really make a lot, it's typically when the properties like pay off. So I hope you guys can understand this concept. You lacking in IG. Am I lacking on Instagram? Oh, shit. Someone must have called me. Am I good on his no sound? Oh, my God. So hold on a second. This one, I try to go like, I put it on do not disturb already. Okay, hold on a second, YouTube fam. Man, this is not looking good for me. Okay, so we go live again. Oh my gosh. This is not looking good. Hold on a second. I really want to put you guys on this game, man. Okay. Okay, you guys follow me? Okay, now here's the reason why you should not take. So the goal is, you guys got to understand. Let me explain this to you. So the goal is to get rich. Before, you got to get rich first. And you do not get rich by working at a job. I don't know about you, but I've never met anybody personally, not online, somebody that you actually know, that talk to, that got rich from a job. I've never met one. So the goal is you got to get rich first. Okay? So the person that has that one rental, if they were working at a job, if they were working at a job, for them to continue to buy rental property, thinking that's what's going to help them to quit the job, that's where they mess up. That's where they're completely wrong. Now they said that, hey, Khang, I got one rental, and now I gained $70,000 in equity, right? Now I want to take that $70,000 out and go buy another piece of property. Here is where you go wrong. So let's just say this rental, now that maybe they bought it for cheap. I'll give you the best benefit of the doubt. Let's just say that you cash flow. A lot of you don't even know your numbers. That's your problem. Like, you don't even know your numbers. So let's just say that this rental pays you $500 a month. And this is after minus a mortgage expense, utility, property manager. Like I have over 14 rentals. I don't manage any of my rentals. The worst thing is trying to do everything yourself. Now you become a property manager. You manage and babysit all these tenants, renter, calling you late at night. Like, you don't want to deal with that. So you got to make sure that you take all these calculations in place when you buy a rental property. You want it to be hands off. You want someone to deal with it. And this is why you guys got to understand why I'm keep on telling you to get rich first before you can get wealthy. So if they take the $70,000, the equity out of it, now guess what? So you're going to go to the bank and you're going to do what's called a HELOC loan, a line of credit, okay? Line of credit. So the line of credit, typically, this is interest only. You only pay interest on the money that you borrow. So now you have a debt of $70,000. Now instead of $500 a month, you're now down to maybe $250 a month. Or maybe your cash flow just went down to $200 a month. But you got another piece of rental. You're like, Khang, well, I got another rental. Great. This rental, same thing, dude. You take your $70,000 you borrow from the bank. Now you're paying mortgage on the 70 G's. You just decrease your cash flow on your first rental. You bought another rental, and that rental is going to give you another $250 a month. And you just, oh my God, someone just keep calling me. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to go live on Instagram and I don't know how to put on like do not disturb. I did put on do not disturb. Oh Lord. Well, YouTube, you're in luck. So now guess what happened? So the $70,000, all right, now you're paying on the 70 G's, you got another rental. That rental pays you $250. Dude, this is not enough to change your life. This is not enough to get you to quit your J-O to B. Do you guys not understand what I'm talking about? YouTube fam, Instagram fam, like, do you guys understand? Like, dude, I'm putting you guys on like the free game. You know that people charge thousands of dollars for you to go to a seminar so they can explain this to you? You see, like this is the trap. So now this rental, your $70,000, get trapped in this property, and it pays you that. So you just take your 70 G's and make $250 from your $70,000. Doesn't even make sense. You see, so you got $250 here, $250 here. Dude, what? Now that's $500 a month. That's not, dude, that's not enough to change your life. Let me tell you why people buy rental property. Because they got rich first. Do you not understand? Here's what rental property is for. Oh my gosh. You guys, man, double tap the screen. If you're on Instagram, YouTube fam, if you like this, boom, make sure you smash the thumbs up. Drop any question down below in the comment section, and I'll try to answer all of it. Here is why you want to get rich first. So instead, that person can take the 70 G's, dude, and then build a business. And that business, dude, can turn that 70 G's into like 700 G's. Like, why would you want to take 70,000 and turn it into $250? Here's why people buy rental. Once you have built a business that can make you 20, 50, 30K a month, now you go buy rental. And here's the reason why you buy rental. You don't care about the cash flow, man. It's baby money. You don't care about the cash flow. Here is why the rich buy rental property. It's because if you're making a boatload of money, guess what, dude? You're paying 30 to 40% to Uncle Sam. So instead of the rich people be like, well, why would I want to take my money and go pay 30 to 40% in Uncle Sam? So they take that money, dude. They go buy a piece of rental because it's tax write-off. So it will lower their taxes. They don't care about the cash flow. They don't care about the cash flow. And it's a place for them to park their money. Because if they pay 30 to 40% to Uncle Sam, let's just say that they got 100 G's. That 100,000 sits in the bank. Next year, it goes down to 98,000, 97, 95, 90. It just keeps going. So they're going to park it in a piece of investment property that's going to appreciate over time. And in the meantime, they the renter is the one that's paying off their debt. That's all they care about. They care about the tax write-off, okay, tax write-off, and then appreciation because they need to park their money. They don't care. They do not care about cash flow. They don't care about cash flow because one rental is not enough. 2 rental, 3 rental, 4 is not enough. So they want to build it up to where they get a couple hundred rental. But it's hard for you to get to a couple hundred rentals if you're still working at a job and you haven't built a business that pumps you 20, 30, 40, 100,000 a month. Do you guys not understand this? Bro, I can get return for $800 a month. Dude, Paul, even if you get $800 a month, let's just say that you got a rental that gives you $800 a month. Do you think that's enough to quit your JO to B? Who here thinks that $800 a month is enough for you to quit your JO to B and live the life that you want? Who? You can't even buy shit with $800. Now, dude, with inflation, Paul's like, oh, I make $800. Sounds great. But Paul, do you know if you take $800 times 12, how much is that a year? Do you know just an HVAC, ABC, just an air conditioner, HVAC goes out. Your $800 a month that you said passive that you make, bro, off of your one rental property, gone. Poof, gone. Out the door. A roof goes down, boom, gone, out the door. And you're still stuck at the J-O, the B. because everybody's feeding you, telling you to go buy rental property. It's only for the rich, my friend. So get rich first before you can get wealthy. So rental property, you guys got to understand, if you're making too much money, then yes, go buy rental property because it's going to help offset your tax. And then over 30 years, renter pays off, you own that property free and clear. Now you're talking about the real game. After renter is paid off, you're 10, 15 years into the game, dude, that's when the cash flow really start coming in. You guys, I hope that makes sense. So why would you want to take $70,000 and get a $250 a month in return when you can take $70,000, put into building a business that can get you $700,000 or $7 million? The 70 G's, if you invest it right, build a business, dude, it should make you 10, 20, 30,000 a month. Now that, my friend, is a life-changing income. Who here, let me ask you this, man. Who here, if you were to make 20, 30,000 a month, you'll be set and you can quit your job. But you're not going to be able to do that with buying rental property. Do you guys not understand? The only time that you buy rental property is because, one, you need it for a tax write-off, and then you park your money because it's going to appreciate over time. Renter is paying down your debt. You don't care about the cash flow. Oh my God, my phone goes off again. Forget it. Okay, Instagram, I'm just going to give up on Instagram. None is following the board. It's backward. Is it backward? Hold on a second. Flip your, so the camera's backward. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, so is it okay, so you got to get rich first. Is it still backward? It is, okay. Is it still backward? Everything you're writing, we can't even follow. So is it backward now? Let me turn down the, oh man, this is so bad. Okay, it's better. So hold on a second. Let me turn down the brightness. Okay, is it better now? Okay. You guys see this? Okay, my chicken scratch is good now. Oh my God. Okay, so now you guys gotta understand, that's why you want to build a business first. Everybody that got rich, man, build a business and then they park their money. Uncle G, Grant Cardone, anybody that you follow that have a big portfolio, rental portfolio, they all build a business first. They take that income and then they park it into real estate. They don't care about the cash flow. They care about, it's because for tax write-off and then appreciation over time. And then renter is the one who's paying off the debt. Now, the only time that it will make sense is that you want to take your $70,000 and you want to park in real estate, you want to go buy rental property. Number one is because you're like, Khang, I'm happy with my job. I don't want to build a business. I don't want to go through the stress of building a business. I'm good with where I'm at. I'm okay with working at my job, and I just want to start building up my rental portfolio. Then that's fine. Now, if that is your goal, if that's what you want to accomplish, that's great. So now you got 70 G's. You love your job, and you just want to go buy more rental just to build up, then that's fine. Then do you, right? Then do you. Which means you're going to be working there, and then you just continue to build up $250, $250 a month, $250 a month, and then however it is that you make. So let's just say that you make $5,000 a month. The average income in America is about $56,000 or $58,000 a year. So let's just say you make $50,000 a month or $5,000 a month. So now you got to figure out how many rental do you need to buy, because each rental is going to pay you $250 per door. So how many rentals could someone take? 5,000 divided by $250? That's how many rentals that you need to be able to quit your job. But you can't even quit. Let me tell you why you can't quit. Because all this $250 gives you $3,000 a month or $3,000 a year. Once again, a roof goes out, replace the roof, wiped out your whole entire passive income. Everything that you've been saved, boom, wiped out. Bank account go to zero again. Dude, you guys, man, this is like the real game. Like when I first got into real estate, nobody told me. Nobody told me this. And then once I start buying up my rental, I see all these little things where, oh, renter move out, turnover, maintenance, all of this cost, poof. My banks that I've been collecting, go down to zero again. I realized that, you know what, Khang? I don't care if the property sits vacant. Honestly, a lot of you are like, whoa, dude, when the market crashes, property goes vacant. I don't care. I honestly don't care if my property's vacant. Nobody living there, great. Which means nobody destroying my property. No one is destroying my property. My mortgage, my monthly payment on my property is $1,250 a month. It's okay. It's okay. Why? Because, dude, I'm making more than 6-figure a month. Who cares about $1,250 a month? But if you don't have a business that pumps you out that money every month, right? Well, and you're working at a JO and your property goes vacant, bro, you got to cough up that monthly payment, bro. And that's going to hurt. Dude, you're going to feel like you've been screwed over and over and over again. Rape. Oh, sorry. I don't even know if I can use that word. But do you guys not understand what I'm saying to you? All right, so let me, so for those of you who's like, Khang, I follow you, man. I want to build a business. I want to get into real estate. So let me break this down for you. Dude, let's put you guys on some real game today, all right? I always talk about like wholesale, cold call. Let's put you on some real game. For those of you who wants to like build a business, who like, Khang, I understand exactly what you're saying. Yes, I'm sick and tired of my JO to B. I want to build a business. So the best thing is not to fix and flip in 2023. F the fix and flip. Fix and flip. F fix and flip, dude. Fix and flip is going to be the worst thing that you're going to do in 2023. The only time that you want to buy a property and fix it up is because you're going to keep it as a rental. Now when it comes to buying rental property, here is how you buy it so that it makes sense. Listen to me. You want to buy your rental property at a 30% discount minus repair. So if the property's worth $100,000, dude, today your boy King Khang's put you guys on a real freaking game. So this is like beside wholesaling. I'm taking you guys to the next level. So if you enjoy this and if you like calling it, this adds so much value to me. Boom, smash that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, man, welcome to the money making team. Boom! Smash that subscribe button. So check this out. So when you go and decided to buy a rental property, you're like, Khang, dude, I'm making so much money, man. I need to buy some rental. This is how you buy your rental property. So let's just say if the property's worth $100,000, you minus 30% would sue. So when you make offer to the agent or to the seller, minus 30% minus whatever it is cost to repair the property up. So if the property's worth $100,000, minus 30%, that puts you at $70,000. Dude, this is gold right here. This is seriously. So that puts you at $70,000. Let's just say it costs $10,000 to rehab the property so it's rent ready, which means you got to buy this property for $60K. So you got to buy this property for $60K. This is gold. So now you buy this property for $60K. Okay, you're going to spend $10,000 to fix it up. So now you're all in on this property for $70,000. That property is going to pay you $250 a month. But check this out. So since you buy it under a 30% discount, you're going to go to the bank, my friend. You're going to once you have fixed up the property, you're going to go to the bank. You're going to do what's called a cash out refi. No, dude, you're going to do a cash out refi. So which means that the bank's going to send out an appraiser. They're going to appraise the property. You already know how much the property is going to appraise for. You know it's going to appraise for $100,000 because you have already done your homework. You already run your comps. So the bank going to send an appraiser comes out. So then let's just say an appraiser comes out and appraiser, yep, the property's worth $100,000. Guess what? the bank is going to loan you 75% on the appraised value. And this is the reason why so many of you ask, so Khang, why are we putting property under contract at a 70% discount? It's because the investor wants to make sure that they can do this. So the bank's going to loan you 75% on the appraised value. So which means now the bank is going to loan you $75,000 on this property. And you have in it for $70,000. So the cash out refi, you get your $70,000 back plus an extra 5 Gs. And this $5,000, my friend, that is tax free. The reason why it's tax free because it's not considered as an earned income. Because it's a loan from the bank. The bank's going to loan you $75,000, but you have all in on the property $70,000. So you take your money back and you go do it all over again. And that property will still cash flow you $250 a month. Renter pays off your debt. You got nothing, like you have nothing in it. Does this make sense, you guys? Gold. Okay, so now let's talk about building a business. So all I do is, for the past 10 years, when I first got into real estate, for those of you who don't know my story, I started out as a fix and flipper, and it was the biggest mistake of my life. But it taught me so much because I've learned so much from the whole fix and flip game. I know how to evaluate a property. I know what repair costs and all of that. But if I were to start all over again, I would never fix and flip because it really slowed me down and everything like that. I would have just focused on wholesaling. Because wholesaling is the quickest way for you to make cash, get in, get out, right? You're not buying the property. You're not fixing the property up. So 2023, that's what you should be focusing on, is building your wholesaling business to the point where you can make 10, 20 to 30K a month. And let me tell you how simple it is. If you want to make 10 to 20K a month, all you really need to do is one wholesale deal a month. One. That's it. And you know how many offers you have to make? All you need to do is make 5 to 10 offers a day. That's it. And all you need is one wholesale deal. My average wholesale deal is about 20 to 25K. So for those of you who's like, Khang, I just want to make 10 to 20,000 a month. Dude, all you need is one wholesale deal. Just one. So you don't think like in 30 days, if you put in enough work, but you can't get a property in a contract. The reason why you can't get a property in a contract in 30 days is because you haven't put in enough work. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to talk, how to negotiate when you're on the phone with the seller. You don't know what list to target. Okay? So there's a certain list that you need to target. And let me tell you guys, let me share with you where I got my lists. And I've been using them for the past, who knows, man, 5, 6, 7 years. Here is where you go. Okay, so this is my affiliate link with PropStreams, but you got to put in http://dealsformenow.com, or I put the link in my descriptions. Go there and you pull a list of distressed property. They have all lists: water shut-off lists, tax delinquents, pre-foreclosure, pre-probate, high equity absentee owner. Like any distressed list that you can think of, they have it. They all the #1 data, the most accurate. And all you need to do is skip trace that sucker and then just pound the phone every day. That's it. And if you talk to enough seller, you should be able to put one property in a contract that generates you $20,000. And then who here makes $20,000 a month from the JOB? Who here makes $20,000 a month from your JOB? I would say a very, very small percentage of you. Because if we take 20,000 times 12, what's that? $240,000 a year? In my area where I live, if you make $240,000 a year, dude, you can live a pretty good life, man. $240,000 a year? Because not everybody, want to get to my level or even the higher, right? Nobody needs to make $100,000 a month, right? I know I always, trying to push you guys to become the next millionaire. But I know a lot of you don't need to. So $240,000 a year, dude, that's $20K a month. And that's one deal a month that you have to do. Piece of cake. Piece of cake. And I think a lot of you can quit your JOB with $20K. So for those of you who's like, hey, Khang, I need you to break down more of wholesaling. I don't have the time. So here's what I'm going to do. Here it is. Go to WTMclass.com. It's a 15-minute video. It's a free training that I break down the steps, the process, and I'll show you study case of my students that have done successfully closed making $10, $20, $40, $60,000 on just one deal. The best part is I'll show you how you can do it completely virtual. Any city, any state you want, anywhere. So you can be in like the Caribbean. As long as you got a desktop, phone, Wi-Fi, you're good to go. So I've been virtually wholesaling for the past like 5 years. Never meet the seller, never meet the buyer, never see the property. So there it is, WTMclass.com, free game. The info's there, the choice is yours. So now it's up to you to decide which path you want to go. You want to stay at the J or the B, continue to buy rental property, or do you want to build a business? That's awesome. Thanks for the link. You're welcome, man. When are you releasing your skip trace? Oh, man. So Carlos, dudes, Carlos probably been following me really, really closely because I haven't talked about this much. But you guys, I think sometime the next month or 2 months, we've been working extremely hard for the past like 7 to 8 months on our skip tracing. It's going to be the most accurate and affordable you have ever seen. It'll compare to some of the top 1 to 2 people that you're using right now, but a lot cheaper. They charge 20 to 25 cents. Ours is going to be cheaper, but it's going to be accurate. As accurate as they are. Because they're using the same data where we're getting our information from. But they're charging you more, your boy King Kong is going to hook you up. So make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Is it going to be like PropStream? No, PropStream, dude, PropStream is only good to pull lists and send out your marketing, but they don't have good data when it comes to skip tracing. Not good. PropStream is not good for skip tracing. Khang, what do you think about being a realtor in 2023? I can't pronounce your name, man, but your last name is like the wifey, so you're probably Vietnamese. You know, man, I think in 2023, it's going to be tougher to be an agent because it's going to be the buyer's market. So maybe if you have a lot of buyer, then it's going to be good, right? But if you're always focusing on like helping people sell their property, you're working on more like the seller side, then I don't think it's going to be good. And not that it's not good, dude. It's just going to be a little bit hard. It's going to be a little tougher. But as a realtor, man, you know, we get paid on commission or transaction, which means you're already a hustler, right? Which means you're already a hustler. What I would do, dude, is I would learn how to wholesale and add that skill set into your bucket, right? So if you come across a seller, instead of listing the property and make 2.5 to 3% commission, bro, you have worked so hard to find that lead. Why don't you learn how to wholesale and make, dude, I don't know, man, 20 to 30% instead? But I do believe that, you know, back 2 years ago, everybody wants to list their property with an agent. Everybody becomes a realtor because it's a seller market. Everybody rather just put their property on the market instead of like talking to an investors and try to sell it at a discount. Do you guys agree or disagree? Everybody wants to put it. So it's, as an agent, it was like, oh, you come in, you get a deal. Your brother wants to sell. Your mom wants to sell, right? And a lot of you haven't been putting in the work even as an agent, which means you've been doing all the easy route. You've been getting leads from your family, your relative, your friend, and all of those people, boom. You got them a place, you sold their property, now what? So you haven't been putting in the work. You haven't been networking. You haven't been putting yourself out there. You haven't been marketing yourself. So it just means that 2023 is the tough that survive. The weak, the snowflake, the people that got lucky, the one that has no skills, that just got lucky, boom, wiped out. Dude, I've known a couple investors that got into the game like 2 years ago when everything was really good. They bought it at a wrong price. They still came out on top and make like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 from their fix and flip. It's because the market was appreciating so quick that they got lucky. But the whole lucky, man, can only last for so long. What's going to sustain you in any market is skill set. is how good you are, my friend. And with all these crazy technologies, it's incredible. We got OpenAI, we got ChatGPT. I don't even know why people even go to college now. Dude, it's insane. And I think that 2023 is where really true entrepreneur is going to shine, man. Because I think there's a lot of opportunities for people to get rich in like different field. It's incredible. The opportunity is just crazy. Anyways, I hope that answered your questions. So once again, for those of you who wants to get into wholesaling, go to WTMclass.com. It's a 15-minute video, free training, break down the process, and show you exactly how to do it. So once again, you guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope it added a lot of value to you. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys that are here with me. Thank you so much. And until next time, take care and ciao.